Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be taking a look at Airport CEO. This is a Tycoon game where we are in charge of building and managing an airport developed by Appalachia Studios. It comes out today on Steam. They were kind enough to send me a key a few hours early, so I've got a few hours to check this one out and get an idea what's going on. It's a very complex game, but I'll do my best to show off what I can in our 25 minutes here. But yeah, so essentially we are the CEO of an airport company. We're going to place our airport down, build it all. We got baggage claim and check-in counters and security stations and flight schedules. All this stuff is included in here. So we'll go ahead and try it out. So my face is, yeah, that's a fine face. That guy, oh, that's all right. Change my suit. Let's go with, we don't wear ties. My mouth, I can't change my mouth. My mouth is stuck. Nose, you know, that guy's all right. That guy's all right. My name is Pluto Nook. Not Book. Pluto Nook is my name. Now we have to pick where we want to build our airport. I'm not entirely sure what this has to do with the gameplay. I know that it has... On my first game, I put myself up in here in Greenland, and all my flights, basically all the flights were coming in from Iceland. So I'm assuming if I put myself somewhere a little more exciting, then I'll get some more different destinations flying into me. So, I don't know, where do we want to build? Somewhere we could go, like, into Hawaii. We can go down here to, like, you know, Antarctica. We could go in... Let's go in here to the Amazon. We're going to call... Yeah, right on the Amazon. Right there is where we're going to build our airport. We're going to call this Amazon Port. Our code for our airport is going to be Emma. And we can pick our logo now. It actually looks a lot like... This is the company. This is the devs logo. It looks a lot like mine. Amazon. Think Amazon. Well, there's trees. Trees are... Not those kind of trees, though. I gotta go with this one. Now, we have different difficulty levels. We can do easy, which basically, I think what it does is it gives us lots of money. $2 million, $1 million, 500 grand, 250 grand. That would be really difficult to get a decent airport built in 250 grand. So we're gonna stick up with the with moderate. I think $1 million to start off. There is a sandbox mode which I have not tried, but I assume it just gives you free money to do whatever you want. I would imagine. But let's build ourselves an airport in the Amazon. Everyone wants to go to the Amazon and catch diseases and whatever else is in the river. Dear Pluto, thank you for our last meeting, and I hope you like your new digs. I know it isn't much, but hopefully you'll do better than the last person who tried to build our town's proud airport. You've got a lot of work ahead of you, so you'd better get to it. I can't give you any tips because I don't really know how to run an airport, but let me remind you that you have a budget to keep to, and we count on you to get this place making a profit. Good luck. We'll talk soon, I hope, or well, my people will send you a message. Best regards, Gregor Farnsworth, Mayor. I sent a message to your inbox as well, so yeah. Okay, so... To get started, first we get the help menu. This is it. There is a pretty detailed, very wordy tutorial with the game, and I've run through most of it. I've watched the dev video, so I'll try to run us through this as best as I can. While he moves us around, we'll cover all this. All right, I'm gonna pause the game right now. So very prison architect style. We have a road right here coming in. This is where we were going to build our airport. In this giant lit green area here, we come in here. We have spots for cargo, for like workers and the cargo. So we're going to place things down, roads and walls and that kind of stuff. They'll get dumped off here. My workers will come in and start placing it. So our first thing we need to do is start building an airport. I could spend a very long time doing this. This is a very detailed process, and I'm going to do my best to try to make a tiny airport here so we can try to get in this episode to cover the flight parts. We could spend many days building just the airport itself, but we're going to do our best to not do that. So let's do like a bit of a loop here. Something like, this is our road we're putting in right now, so cars will come in, and they'll come in, they'll do a bit of a loop. We'll put in a bus stop, this so when the buses come in, buses probably should be maybe over on this side. We'll get them out of the way. A couple buses can come in there. Maybe we'll do 3 buses. That doesn't line up. All right. And we'll do a car drop off over here. We'll do one there, there, and there. So cars can come in and drop off over here. Buses will go over here. We're going to throw in, that's the wrong button. Throw in some sidewalks here because sidewalks are important. Something like that. And like that. I notice there's menu music. There's menu music in the, well, in the menu. There's not actually any in the game. Maybe I'll add some in here. so it's not super silent like it is right now. And we're going to try to stop clicking things poorly. We're going to build our sidewalks all the way around here and see if we can get ourselves something that looks reasonable. Actually, I should just do this, shouldn't I? That'd be a lot easier. Like that. We need to have the bus stop have something around it. Maybe like that. And all the way down to there. Really what we're doing right now is just sort of laying out the blueprints for this. We haven't hired anyone in here to come in and do this just yet. We're going to put a sidewalk that's going to go here, which will lead to our main terminal, which will go right up here. I'm going to go ahead and we'll turn it off of there. We're going to go ahead and hire some folks to come in here. So this is the dashboard of everything. It's a little overwhelming. We have tutorial. This is our email inbox tutorial things. It'll tell us this is the email he sent me before. We can delete that. We'll skip over to the important stuff here. So we need to get some folks to come in here and build this thing. We don't have builders of our own, but we can contract some folks in here to come and do it. We have the HWY builders. They have 70 contractors. We pay them 8.7 per hour. Yes. Come on in. They have now been hired. We're going to go ahead and tell them to get in here. So contractors are now going to come in. You can see the semis are coming in, dropping off all these are all my road bits they're throwing out here. Contractors will show up in a moment and go and build all this stuff. Now let's get to the good stuff. We're going to start building ourselves an airport. So we're going to come into here. I can't remember where these things are actually at. And to foundation. This is what we want. In the foundation, the terminal foundation. This is the proper building. This is basically just all the walls. So when you walk into this thing, you first walk into an airport. You have the check-in counter, right? So I'm thinking we do maybe a small area here with check-in counter. Maybe the baggage claim will be here as well. And then we'll have the rest of the terminal somewhere maybe over on this side. So if we do something like... Maybe something like... It doesn't have to be giant. Like that for now. We'll add baggage claim over here a little bit later. And check-in counters here. You'll walk through these doors. And then you'll have the main terminal over this way. And maybe something like this. Again, it doesn't have to be tiny. We're going to do something pretty small, actually. I should shorten this a bit because I want to get things done here today. Let's put in a wall there. I don't know why it does that, but put a wall, wall there. We want to remove a bit of wall here because we have to have a security checkpoint. I'm actually going to remove all this, and we'll add some more walls in just a moment. We're going to put back in a large door for when you walk into the place, like that. We'll put a sidewalk there. Do I need a crosswalk, you think? Probably. Let me throw one of those in, like right there. And we'll put one in, I don't know, there, and there. And there. Okay. These are the buses. Here's my workers are now here. They've arrived. They're going to have to pull in here somehow. Maybe I should go lay this out a little bit better. Okay, so there we go. So this will be the front. This will be the back part of the station. We're going to designate that differently. So we have a secure area here. So security checkpoints are going to be right in here, and nobody, unless they have clearance, can go to this side of the station. And we're going to separate that with a security checkpoint. I think a small one will be sufficient here. We only need one employee manning this thing. We're going to set it back over like this. You can kind of see it right in here. There's just like a metal detector, that kind of thing. It's going to go like that. Now, we also need an exit. So when you're done airporting, you can come to the exit, which we're going to put in right over here. And now the rest of this is going to get filled with walls. Like that. And like that. Okay, so you come to check in over here, walk through the security station, and then you're going to be here where all the main terminal is, where the check-in, what do you call them? The boarding desks will be over on this side. And we can get probably get two, maybe three plane spots over here as well. As you walk into the place, what we need first, we need a info desk as you walk in for folks to say, what am I doing here? We'll put that right over here, I suppose. You come in there and you chat with those folks. And your check-in desk is going to be right up here along this wall, which we're going to put in something like, maybe like right there. And we'll put two of them in, one right there. Walk in, info, check-in's right there. We need the monitors. Airport screens are going to come. I guess can we throw them back there? No, we'll put them right over here. We'll put one. That's not going to be centered. We'll put one right there, and we'll put one over on this side. like that. Remember, baggage claim is going to go over here eventually. We'll do some rearranging eventually, but that's where that's going to go. This is all sort of a boring gray color. We can change that with our floors somewhere. I can't even remember where anything is. Floors. We want, maybe we want, oops. Come on. We want maybe wood floors, blue floors, white floors. Let's go blue floors. That's exciting. I'm going to do something like that. And then we'll do something else back here, a little more interesting. Maybe the wood floors back here. Something like that. Okay. There we go. So we're going to crank this up and let them get some things built. Now, that's the main part of the place, right? We've got the check-in desk, security station. We don't have any employees yet. We're still working on building terminal things. I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible here. We need to get in here. Let's go ahead and place our the important stuff, which is going to be here, infrastructure. So we need to get a runway, right? That's probably important. And we're going to put it, I guess, right back here. 100 grand. There we go. Runway's going to go there. They will build it. We need to get a, well, a tarmac. Right now, it's just going to be built on the grass, which I guess is okay. I mean, it's all right, I suppose. We are in the Amazon after all. We could put a tarmac down if we want to give it, you know, a little more proper look. Let's do that. Throw this thing down right like that. I guess if you had the 250 grand starting, that would be what you had to do, is on grass for a moment. We also need a taxiway foundation. So this is where the planes are going to come in, they're going to land, and they're going to have to taxi somewhere, right? They're going to taxi. I'm going to have them set up over here. So they're all going to come running something like this, I think. Is that going to be big enough? Something like that. We'll connect them there. And there. We'll put another one in the middle. I'm not sure we need that one, but we'll do that there as well. And then we're going to have a tarmac, which is going to go here. Now, on the tarmac, this is where the planes are going to come in and park. So we need to have we're going to do a small stand for little planes. How big is a medium stand? Oh, it's massive. We could do one medium stand or just a few small ones. We're going to do just small for now. This one's going to have to go like... Can I fit both of these in here? That one and... Oh, I'm hanging over a little bit. Like that. Tarmac, come over here. Like that. The building hangs over just a little bit. We got to fix that. That's just unacceptable. Probably easier to do it this way. Something like that. We'll remove that wall. And that'll fix that. Oops. Remove that. I don't know how to cancel that. Cancel that demolition. There we go. Okay, so that'll make it a little more equal here. So the planes will come into here. We need to get... there's a few more things we need. We need a small tower, which we can put our tower right out here along the road. And we can get a weather station, which will give us weather reports right here. Which will give us... We don't have one right now because the module's not there, but it'll give us, you know, rain, snow, shine, all that kind of stuff in there. We also need a... Where is it? Service road. So all my trucks that will be like fueling up the planes and all of that need to be somewhere in here. So we're going to just make this... I think we just make this all service road. Something like that. And like that. And we can put in eventually our... Can I build it yet? In time, you can add more things in with research. We'll get to that point. We're not quite there yet. I don't think I need to do that just yet. We probably need to put a bathroom in. There you go, vehicle department. Yeah, that not quite. It would have been perfect, but it won't. There we go. And oh yeah, I haven't mentioned this yet, but you can change the color of things if you click on it. And we also want a service road to continue on. Like that. Okay. Now, this, we need a pushback point. So the planes we're going to push back to... We don't have it just yet. We need to fix that. Yeah, early access. Sometimes we get those. We need to go here and set up a taxiway node. So what this does is the planes will come land in here. It needs to tell them where do you go if you're a plane. So we're going to set it up like this. I'm going to go like that. And then we're going to come all the way over to here. And back. Did I get that off? I think I did. to there. And we'll put another one in there. And so when they taxi in, they're going to come in this way, and they'll come something like that to there and to there. And your taxiway node is going to be your pushback right there. So when you back up, you're going to back up to right there. Did that work? I think that worked. Open it up. Yeah. Pushback point goes to right there. Open stand. Okay, so I think you're good. We don't have a baggage claim thing just yet. We don't need one yet because we're a tiny airport. We don't need that yet. In time, we will get there. Let's go ahead and... I got a couple more things here we got to set in. We got to set in a boarding desk. We got 2 different places here, so we needed something like one there and one there. I'm going to put a couple doors on this side, which I think we can... I think we're good just putting in regular old doors over here. Like that. And like that. When we get the bigger places, right now we're doing the small ones, so we just have doors. You just walk out the door and go to your airplane. When you get the bigger ones, you can have the arms that go out and all that. We won't get that to this video. So there we go. We got that. We got doors. We're looking good, I think. Looking good. Everything's pretty well built. Let me slow time down because I think things are looking all right. We got that set up. We don't have anything pretty yet. We don't have a bathroom yet, which may be kind of important. Let me throw that in over here. Like that. We'll put a door there and there. We'll put a couple bathrooms in here. What do you guys want for a bathroom? Items. You need sinks. This is basically just to make the visitors happy, because the visitors all have... Why can't it be built here? Because it's not marked as a bathroom? There we go. Visitors have needs and all that, and then this supplies that need. Fulfills that need. Put some sinks in here as well. Like that. Okay, there's bathrooms. Workers should come over here and work on that. Now, back over to this thing. So, we have... Where are we at? The board. So there's me. Pluto Nook is the CEO of this place. We have lots of folks that we can hire. We're going to hire a procurement director, because that's going to allow us to do things like build a baggage claim thing and procure other things for our airport. We can adjust the shifts of our people, whether we want them working longer hours or less hours, that kind of thing. We can hire lots of folks. We have lots of applicants here. So let's go to Stephanie Mueller here. She wants $9.70 an hour. She has a master's degree from Missouri State College and have worked for 12 years. She worked for Folsom Foods. And she would love to work here for $9.70 an hour. She's very pleasant. That's all she's got going for her. She's pleasant. Yeah, you know what? You're hired. We're going to need to hire a few people because we need one here, we need one there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people at least. So Jurgen Weber, I don't really care how you are. You're hired. You're terrible at everything. Jurgen, no, you're not even pleasant to be around, but I'm going to hire you. O'Kelly, I'm not going to say your first name because I don't know how. Lou and Mira. And you're expensive, Javier. You're not getting hired. We also have security we need to hire. We have the small security checkpoint here. So we only need one person working that, which is going to be... security doesn't have to be friendly. The last thing security needs to be is friendly. So yeah, Anya, you're hired. And what else do we need? We need a janitor, of course, which is going to be Jamal here. Jamal is cheap. Oh, look at that, Amanda. Yeah, Jamal, you're cheap. Good enough. And I guess a service technician is probably important. They're expensive. We'll hire... she's pleasant. How about technical? I think technical is probably the most important part of the job, I would think. I don't care how logical you are. I don't care how pleasant you are or logical you are. I need technical things. Kate. There we go. Kate, you're hired. Okay, and these other ones where we want to get... We don't need a ramp agent yet until we get bigger. The rest of these we don't really need. Procurement director we will need. We can hire one. We've got... I don't really care. Megan, you're very pasty. Okay, sure. You got a lot of green things there. You're good. Now, because we hired her... We can now come into here. What's that one? This one. And we can procure some things. This was all locked out before. But now, if we want, we can bring in... we can learn how to do baggage handling, We can learn how to do food franchises. We want to bring shops in here to sell food to people. We can learn how to bring in fuel. So if planes come into land, we can fuel them up. Let's unlock that one. Okay, are we ready to open? I think maybe we are. This is all grassy. Let's go ahead and open the runway. And I think we're looking all right. This needs to be connected to this. And we're going to connect these to the proper terminals we have here. No baggage. That's fine. We won't take in... We don't want commercial. We're just going to take in general aviation for right now. These are just general... It'd be like private jets. Folks that just, you know, come in for the holidays or whatever. And we're just going to take those guys in. We're going to go ahead and open the airport now, which I think I do that. What's the button for that? I don't remember. Somewhere in here. Dashboard. Somewhere in here there's an open the airport button. Overview. Here it is. Airport. Open. Security. Open. Ramp agent. Route. I don't think I need that one. We're going to go ahead and open it. We will accept general aviation folks. We'll set this on in a moment to be auto done. But for now, we'll see some folks will come in and they want to land here. And yeah, we wanted to go ahead and take them in. So right now, it is, what time is it? 3 in the morning. I just pushed that. That is my, down here, you saw it over here. This is the flight planner. When you start taking contracts in, taking in airlines, you have to pick what time they land, what time they leave, making sure you don't overload yourself and your baggage claim and all of that kind of stuff. So let's crank it up and get to the next day here. We have a few folks standing around. We got Georgia. My contractor is hanging around. Oh, all my contractors are hanging. Oh, right. You guys, I don't really need you guys anymore. Actually, I'm going to build one more thing. Probably a few more things I need. I'm going to throw another small stand. I'm going to put it just right. Can I just stick it over here? Put a couple of these over here. So they can taxi in and come this way. I think they can use a service road. Maybe not. Oh, good, they can. Okay, so they can come taxi in here. And park over there also. And then they can walk. It's fine. Walking never hurt anybody. We can also make this place a little bit prettier with, you know, trees or whatever. Trees or whatever. People like trees, I guess. We can put in things like sofas. People get lazy and they want to sit around. We can do that. Put a sofa in. I don't know, over here. And over here. We also need some gate seating. This is a very important thing that airports have. We'll do something like that. I don't think we're going to need anywhere near this many seats. We need nowhere near this many seats. But we're going to go ahead and do it, though. We're going to put one there and there. It's going to be plenty. We can change the colors of everything in this game if we wanted to. You are... I don't have to get baggage bay just yet. That is looking good. You are open, right? Open the bathrooms. Okay. People are in here standing around waiting for folks to show up. We have... These are my employees. Sitting around like a bunch of bums. Alright, so the contractors are done. They're all just lingering around here, doing nothing at the moment. So I'm going to set pushback point to there. You, same thing. Open you up. Pushback point to there. We are now ready to go. 7 in the morning. Planes should start arriving before too long. I'm going to send the contractors home because I don't want them standing around annoying me. So they're going to take off here. Buses will pull in and they will leave. And they're going to take off here. We can set up a staff area. I've done everything I need. There's a trash can. We'll throw a couple trash cans in. Like that. When we get the baggage stuff, we'll have a baggage ramp coming this way. Baggage ramps are a pain because you have to do the individual ramps and where they go. We'll have a ramp coming this way to the baggage claim area. And it'll have to come around here. We'll have to figure out somewhere over here because when you pull it off the plane, you got to toss it into the baggage claim area, and then it'll get sent on a ramp over to where it needs to go, over to the little turny area over here. We have a plane. It's green. We have someone wants to come in. In 1473 has requested to land at and park at your airport. Yes. First plane. Here it comes. Excellent. Let's crank it up until he gets here. I want to see him. This is a big day for the Amazon. There he is. He's coming in. He's a tiny little guy. We can see where he comes from if we click on him correctly. There he is. He comes from... He's from Brazil. He is from Brasilia. And he has nobody on board right now. It's just him. And he's going to come and he's going to land in here in a moment. Why is he just sitting there? There he goes. He was confused for a moment. So he's going to come pull in here, park up, and mostly he's just here to park. We can put in a parking fee, which I think we already have it set up. Right. I don't know where we do this. Fees. There it was. Fees. Oh, I need a CFO to be able to adjust this stuff. Yeah. We can adjust salaries. We can adjust fees. We have an overview. Loans. We have contracts. If we want to start taking planes in, which we're going to do, we want to take in Maple Airlines. Contract between Maple and Amazon Port. Northern World's premier choice for airlines. Maple embodies all the values of what defines it to be top-class airline. They want 6 light-class flights requiring a small stand and 1 check-in desk. We have that, so let's sign it up. Now, we're going to go in here to the flight planner. So we have lots of planes who want to come land here. So we're going to bring them in, and we're going to tell them when to land. I mean, where is my... Can I do it today? Or do I have to do it tomorrow? I think... Are you set up correctly? You're correct. You're correct. Security is set up there correctly. Make sure everything is good to go here, because it seems like it's not quite ready. That one's good. That one's good. Oh, they got the thing again. That one's looking alright. Okay. I think we're looking good. What was that? Windy conditions coming in. No holding point exists. Cannot taxi to and from... Here we go. Holding point. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Actually. Cannot taxi to and from... I don't want them to hold that. I want them to... I'm not entirely sure what that means or how to use that, but it should work now. He just parked here. He's a little Cessna. He just parked here. So back to that. Okay, so I have a couple gates. Can I put you in? I'm sure when my gates are not working. Let's see here. We have the gates. We have the doors. Gates are tied to the... You're tied to that, right? Yes. You are tied to that. Maybe because I don't take commercial. Take commercial now. And you... Actually, you know what? Don't take general aviation over here. Don't clog up my spot. Was this what I need? Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. These are commercial flights. Right. So I want you to go right there. You can only go into this one. You have to have some sort of a 3-hour allowance, so you go there. Next plane will come in a little bit afterwards. We don't want to, like, completely overrun our airport. Next guy can go there. We can't get all of these today. We could try to get him in here, but it ain't going to happen. Yeah, we'll get 4 of them, which is probably going to be too much for us to handle. Okay, you are going to no longer take general aviation. I want to get this guy out of here. So those 2 planes can stay here. The little guys, they can hang out over here in the tiny spots. We can get some sort of walkway over here. But right now, people are going to be walking out in the grass. It's fine. It's fine. They can get over it. We want to get maybe like a fence. Fence. Like something like that. And then over to there. Yeah. And then maybe you put a fence over here. Keep people out of my airport. Don't walk too far, otherwise you'll get in there. But yeah, there's something. Okay, what time is that plane going to land? It will be here at 1300. Right now it's 10. So at 1 o'clock, we have an arrival coming in. Then we have another one at 2:15, and then so on. And we can see when they leave as well. So, now what do we buy here? We bought procurement. We got the gas service. I also want to get the baggage handling. Oh, I need a COO for that. Can we get... We need to get a fuel truck. I need what? I have money. Road checkpoint. Oh, road checkpoint. I completely forgot about it. Okay, so when our stuff comes in here, we need to have... So we're going to have a road. So all of our service things are going to come in. There's a fence there now. There's a fence there now. I forgot about something. Fence, you go away. Like that. Okay. Now we want to get a road to come back like that. And then we're going to put in a checkpoint, which is going to go right here. Like that. This is like a security checkpoint. And then we put in a service road back this way. And we'll connect this guy up like that. Now we should be able to. We'll have a checkpoint, which will keep security, keep all the things that should be back here, that kind of thing. My gate should go up to this instead. Now we can buy that. Order now. There we. Oh, because it's not built yet. And we need to get our people back here. Get in here. Oh, look, it's here. It's here. It's here. There it is. Okay. The maple plane is here. It has arrived. We had 9 people on it that have just departed. You can see them come walking in. We have 8 folks that are going to be arriving. They have already arrived. They're sitting here waiting to get on. And, yeah, is that my employee? That's a passenger. Where's my employee over here? Employees. Well, hopefully they get over there and the people will start getting on here and boarding. This one came from, Bell? I don't know where it came from. I don't know where that is. BEL. Bellicom? I don't know where that is. But somewhere in Brazil. And it's now here visiting me. It wants no services other than just pick people up and drop them off. Sometimes they'll want fuel or whatever. This guy's much bigger. He dropped off 15. He's taking 17 with him. And he is from the same place. In Brazil. Okay, there we go. Nice. So we have 2 fancy planes here. We got general aviation can park over here. They can come and go as they please, but the big fancy planes are going to come in here. And folks are waiting to board, which hopefully they will in a moment. I had an issue with this before, and it seemed like I had to put in a staff zone here in order to make sure that they would actually man this counter. See, that one's being manned, though, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not doing it correctly. But there goes O'Kelly. She's there now, so maybe it's working. Is this backwards? Yeah, it's backwards. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, so that what should happen is they should come over here, and here they go. There they're gonna go, loading up. They're queuing up at the gate. Things pointed the wrong way, and now they're gonna head on to the plane. They have their backpacks, all their luggage with them because I don't have a baggage claim just yet. I get $15 for the passenger fee for each one of these guys. And they will load up on the plane, and then we'll take off. I'm not sure why this one's taking so long. This one at the moment, you can see everyone has a passenger info, and they have hunger, fun. This is all problems that we could deal with. We can't deal with hunger right now because we don't have a restaurant. We can add that all in time. So let's see. Let's watch someone take off, and then we'll call this video done. We got more done than I was expecting. There's a lot to this game, and it's a very complicated game. Even at this stage, it's going to be early access. I think is what. Yeah, it's going to be early access. It is early access as of today. It's out, and so I don't know what their plans are for future stuff. But I'm just eager to see this guy take off. His fuel's a little bit low, but he doesn't want fuel. This would be green if he wanted fuel, which I can now build. No, I can't. I have to accept it. Which was... I want you. Okay, we'll get a truck in here. We can build a... see, this pops up before. I'm not quite sure what that means either. But yeah, don't delay. We can build a fuel depot, which we can throw over here. And a fuel tank will set right next to it. So what that's going to do is we're going to hire that truck. And that truck will come in here and... actually, there's a couple other things we have to do. We have to hire a contract to get fuel to our station. Our truck that we just bought, oh, they're on top of each other, we'll take the fuel from here, run over to the planes, and fill up the planes whenever they want it. That's another one of the planes we have coming in. 8 people on that one. Little guy, here they come. They're coming in. They're going to come in, and they're going to sit. And really, I don't have anything fun for you to do. I apologize. Here, have a couch. I got to put a cut here. Thanks again for watching. And I will see you next time. This game is available on Steam today. I'll put a link in the description, and you can check it out. And I'll see you next time.